Are we going to see Bitcoin going straight to $150,000 next, or are we going to see some kind of pullback in August? That's the question on a lot of people's minds, and I have big news to share with you on Bitcoin and on Ethereum today's in the show, which I believe we are right now in a perfect timing to position ourselves and get ready for the next leg to the upside. So let's dive right into the show. So we're seeing Bitcoin trading at $114,000 after 4 consecutive months of green. We're seeing just a little bit of a pullback, a little bit of correction. If you go on a little bit shorter of a time frame, we're seeing Bitcoin corrected from $123,000 to $112,000. But this is merely basically retesting the previous all-time high, which was captured back in May 2025. So the trend is your friend until proven otherwise. So we are still on a bullish trend overall on a monthly level. As you can see over here, the stochastic RSI is definitely screaming bullish momentum here. And we're seeing Ethereum trading at $3,600 right now. Again, on a monthly level, we are in a bullish momentum. Now, what's important to realize is that we started this shift in the Bitcoin dominance to the downside, which signifies very, very similar to 2021 Bitcoin dominance levels as we are preparing for the next leg up in the altcoin season. So the first thing I want to share with you today is that the Federal Reserve cutting rates probability just increased to 94.1%, which is absolutely massive. This is a 17th of September meeting, and if they're going to cut the rates, of course, it will stimulate the economy. It will put a lot more cash into the economy, and it will positively affect the prices of crypto. Next big news I want to share is the SEC declares liquid staking is outside of securities laws. That's following this new leadership inside of the SEC and the Project Crypto Initiative, basically saying that Ethereum staking inside of the ETF are not going to be affected in the SEC. So basically, that is a very, very, very big news for Ethereum and all of those who are doing any kind of staking, and also for Solana as well. This is now outside of the SEC. So that's a very good news. We're seeing that Dubai government officially approves Bitcoin options buying for retail clients. So again, this is Dubai has been long a crypto hub overall for crypto initiatives, for crypto startups and companies. So that's definitely a step in the right direction. As we compare what happened yesterday, August the 5th, with Bitcoin ETFs actually did an outflow of $196 million. However, if you look at the Ethereum, then we're seeing an inflow of $73 million. So the institutions are selling Bitcoin and they are buying Ethereum. Something to pay attention to, right? That's what we're seeing here. The market cap dominance following this Gaussian channel over here. We are consolidating at the lower band of the Gaussian channel on the 3-day, and this is an indicator on the Bitcoin dominance. And after we've seen in 2021 consolidation and the lower band, we're seeing Bitcoin dominance plummeted, which means altcoin did 10 to 100x in value increase. Similar things can be waiting for us. So if you are not loading up on altcoins right now, if you're not going through the list and like cherry picking some good altcoins like Solana, for example, BNB, Cardano, Avalanche, Sui, Say as well, Aptos. There is a lot of good altcoins out there that you need to do your own research and you need to position yourself, because when the altcoins are going to skyrocket 10 to 100x, you want to be positioned inside of your portfolio, right? Very, very common sense. The Ethereum ecosystem, the L1s and L2s, just hit another record, over 26 million in daily transactions. The network is live, the network is growing and booming. Okay, so we are waiting for this breakdown on Bitcoin dominance and altcoins to surge significantly. We see Japanese finance giant SBI Holdings filed to launch a Bitcoin ETF. So more and more in Asia, companies in Japan, banking institutions, they are want to acquire more and more Bitcoin. We have $3 billion YouTube competitor Rumble announcing it will integrate the Bitcoin Lightning Network for tips, which means if you're streaming inside of this Rumble, you can get tips in BTC as well, BTC itself, right, via the Lightning Network. So that's very bullish for Bitcoin adoption. And currently we have over $18 billion worth of Bitcoin short positions to be liquidated if we're gonna hit $125,000. I mean, that's massive amounts of liquidations, like short squeeze. You know how exchange are profiting when people are getting liquidated. So that's the reality of it. Right now there is a massive massive liquidation pot over here onto the upside, that all it needs is just scoop it up, because a lot of the markets are turning a little bit bearish over here. And I do believe that we have not seen yet the top for Bitcoin, that we're going to see more, there's more upside here in Bitcoin, and we can reach 150K, maybe even 170, 180K, maybe even the $200,000 of the price of Bitcoin at the very, very peak of this cycle. So is a pullback possible? Absolutely. It can be possible, a little bit of pullback after 4 months of rallying over here. However, you need to be careful, not take too much leverage over here, and best to buy spot and to grow your portfolio organically like this. We are seeing that President Trump saying 4 people are being considered to replace Jerome Powell as Federal Reserve Chair. What does it mean? Again, a new Federal Reserve Chair, a new person that can basically cut the rates of the interest rates. So that's a good thing that is in the making right now. And if you listen to Tom Lee, which has a chairman of one big company, I think Ethereum is having its 2017 moment now. I do think it's the biggest macro trade of the next decade. And I've been following him for the last 10 years, and he's very, very smart when it comes to the cycles and where we are. So he's betting big on Ethereum right now. And according to the chief investment officer of Bitwise, institutional adoptions are not slowing down, is gearing up. The meetings I'm having with institutions that are moving forward with adding crypto to their portfolio. If we get the historic August pullback, I would be seizing that opportunity and buying more. And that's exactly what I am also going to be doing. If we're going to see more downside in the immediate short term, it's going to be a great opportunity, because again, I do not believe that we reached the top yet. How do I know that? If you go to look into Bitcoin, the Bitcoin Magazine Pro, and it's very, very simple. I teach it all the time to my followers. If you go here to the Bitcoin Magazine Pro, and if you look over here to the market cycle and the Pi cycle top indicator, it should tell you exactly where the top can be, right? It's been so accurate over the time. So let me show you this, where we are right now inside of this Pi cycle top indicator. So currently what you want to see is the 2 lines converging together in order to see where is the top, and the green line and the orange line, right? So right now these 2 lines have not been conversion yet. So you can see in 2021, it hit absolutely the top when these two lines converge, also 2017, also 2014. So where we are right now, these two lines are far, far, far away from each other. So that shows you that we are not reached the top just yet. So the patients are going to be massively winning from this, massively being rewarded from this. And that's what I want to show you guys. So stay the course. Take advantage of the opportunities that are to load up more of a high quality altcoins. Do your own research, of course, into which altcoins to position your portfolio. And I'm gonna see you in the next episode of today's In Crypto Show.